terms which we are using for developing Python coding in our Python. So when we are writing the coding, so to developing that coding, some regular concepts we are using. So those things technically we are calling tokens. So guys, please keep mute your mics and cameras. Clear everyone? Yes. So first of all, this comments related in the last session I given. So comments, single line comments, multi-line comments, like two things there, single line and multi-line, two things there. So single line using the hash symbol, multi-line comments using the triple quotations we are writing. So just I will open one image, this one. Single line comment, like we can write using a hash code. Multi-line comments in between the triple quotations, either triple double quotations or either triple single quotations, we can use it. Clear this one? Yes. So whenever we are executing Python programming, line by line, top to bottom, every line is trying to executing by Python interpreter. So the lines which we are keeping into the comments, those lines are not finding to the interpreter. That's why we are not getting output. That is the purpose of the comments. And one more thing is, if we want to be provide the documentation for our coding, so between the comments we can write it. These two things, remember it. So final agenda here, single line comments how writing, multi-line comments how writing. That is, you need to have the clarity. Next, indentation related, guys. Indentation related. So in Python, we are writing indentation like this by following this column symbol. So indented lines we are writing. If it is our program, so this is our Python, line 1, line 2, line 3, like every line starting onwards we are writing. So same like this is also one line. Wherever some block of statements we want to represent, there like column operator we are using. So then minimum 4 spaces, generally 4 spaces. Python coding standard is 4 spaces. No sir, I want to be follow 8 spaces. Then you can follow, no problem. But same number of spaces we need to be used for creating number of statements inside the block. So if block, this is called if block. Inside the block, statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, like n number of statements we can write within the same indentation, same indented. So line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5, like that. So these all lines of code we are calling like a block of statements related to if block statements. Next, else block statements. We have a conditional concept there. We will discuss more clearly about if else. So indentation, how to writing, that is I'm giving here. So here Python requires the indentation as a part of syntax. If we are not following this one, so you are writing like this indentation, this line starting onwards, if you are writing, throws error. Python throws error. Okay, throwing error, guys. And next, programs will not run without correct indentation. Our Python program is not running, and indentation representing the starting, indentation signifies the starting and ending related statements. So where starting indentation, where ending indentation. So this one representing, these all are indentation statements. And again, this is a new statement outside. And inside that indentation statements like this there. In other languages, curly brace syntax they are using. So within the same line, statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, like number of order they will write. So these things understanding is more complex when we are writing more lines of code. Will I be clear this one? This is about the indentation related. And next, quotations related we discussed. So we have a single quotation, double quotation, triple quotation. So using the single quotation or double quotations, we can create a single line string in Python. Open the ideally Python whenever we are installing. So ideally tool along with the Python software we are getting. So use this one. So here, this is a single line string. So hello Python, just assumption. Within the single line we can create, and whenever I'm pressing enter, it is automatically printing. So in this console, in this ideally without the print also directly printing, no problem. So multi-line string, if we want to be create using the double quotation also, not possible. After pressing enter, then immediately executing. So multi-line string, if you want to be create, so hello Python, then press enter, not executing immediately. Hello Python, so hello Django, hello students, like number of lines you can write, number of lines you can write. So and then close triple quotation, this one executing. So in every line, by default, in every line, so Python follows /n. It represents a new line. It representing new line. Because of that new line, whenever we are printing this, so multiple lines wise we are getting output. This is called raw data. It means some special characters also there in that data. So here I'm writing closing. Check it in between the print. Then multiple lines wise we are getting. So print function from here to here is printing, and there immediately one /n is there. Because of this /n coming to the new line, and in the new line, hello Django is there. This is printing. Again, one more /n is there here. So because of that, coming to the new line, hello student, like printing. All of it clear? So using the triple, single, or triple double quotations, multi-line string, we can create a multi-line string. Now here some people getting doubt. Using triple quotations, a multi-line comment we are creating. So again, you are saying like multi-line string, like people thinking. See here, this one, if I'm assigning to any variable, this one, if I'm assigning to any variable, s equal to like this. So this is called multi-line string. This is called multi-line string. If I'm not assigning to any variable, then this is called multi-line comment. Remember guys, the differentiation between triple quotations, if we are writing anything, that is a multi-line comment. But this one, if we are assigning to any variable, then we can consider like a multi-line string. So using this variable, we can access this data. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. So these points we discussed, and I said the material also in the previous session. So comments related material I said, guys, check it here. So all the things I given, and indentation related also I given. So white spaces and all out, like a lot of things you can check it easily will understanding. And the quotations related, a single, double, triple related I given. So today comments related we will discuss. I mean not comments, keywords. Keywords related. So what is a keyword and how many keywords there? So like we need to discussing. So a keyword is nothing but a reserved word. A keyword is nothing but a pre-defined reserved word. Using this keyword, we can do some logics in our programming language. So Python keywords are reserved words that are pre-defined by the Python language. Python keywords are reserved words and that are pre-defined by the Python language. And every keyword having its special meaning and functionality. Every keyword having its special meaning. So I'm going to discussing about the keyword right now. So Niharika, end of this session, I will let you know that how to access material. So previous all sessions, number of times I explained. So this is not time for showing that browser and all. Right. So now Python keywords. Python keywords are some of the reserved words simply. Python keywords are reserved words. Reserved words that are predefined by Python, predefined by the Python language. So is this clear, everyone? Python keywords are reserved words and that are predefined by the Python language. In every language, keywords there, Those all are predefined words only. Predefined means we are not creating, along with the software only coming. And every keyword having its own purpose. Every keyword having its own meaning. So as per that purpose, we can use that particular keyword. Every keyword having its own purpose, as per the requirement, we can use that. And this keyword meaning, we cannot change it. Okay, so we cannot change. We can't change keyword keyword behavior. We can't change the keyword behavior. Every keyword having its own meaning, behavior, and that behavior we cannot change as a developer. Just we can use that one only as per the requirement. So these keywords cannot be accessed, or else keywords not allowed. Simply keywords not allowed as an identifier. So after the keywords, we will discuss about the identifier. Simply identifier is nothing but user defined name. As a developer, we are creating our own names. So keywords not allowed as an identifier. Keywords not allowed as an identifier. Identifier is nothing but our user defined names. For example, a equal to 10, like I'm creating. So this a who is design, so who is creating means as a developer, we are creating as a variable name for storing the 10 value into a memory. So this is our own name. So keywords we cannot use as a variable name. So variable is nothing but one identifier. That's why I given like this. Keywords not allowed as an identifier. So these all points testing wise I will show you. Wait a little time. So next keywords are first of all, Python is a case sensitive language. Python is a case sensitive language. Case sensitive language means so lower letters, upper letters, both are same. For example, name and the name and the name, these all are different names. Different names. So name is different, capital N here different, totally capital letter they're different. So this is a case sensitive. HTML is there, not case sensitive. HTML tags not case sensitive. Database commands not case sensitive. So lower letter, upper letter, anything we can use it there. Okay. Next, Python. Python is providing. Python is providing one predefined module. One predefined module, which name is keyword. Simply, I'm giving here. Python is providing one predefined module, which name is keyword. Module name only, keyword is there. It is a predefined, means along with the software coming. Whenever we are downloading and installing the Python software, along with the software, some modules coming. That is those modules we are calling predefined modules. As a developer, we are going to create our own modules. Those things called user-defined modules, or else developer-defined modules. So this is all module chapter. Later separately we will discuss. Don't worry. So now here, using this keyword module, we can get all predefined keywords information. All predefined keywords information. So in Python, we have totally 35 keywords. In Python, we have totally 35 keywords we have. So these all 35 keywords we can access or we can see by using this keyword module. In this keyword module, we have a KW list, one argument. KW means keyword list, argument is there. So using that, we can do it. So simply, if we want to use these keyword modules, predefined modules, by using import keyword, we can importing. By using import is one keyword, one of the keyword. By using import keyword, we can use predefined, simply predefined or user defined anything. So by using the import keyword, we can use predefined modules. We can use predefined modules as per our requirement. As per our requirement, simply we can use predefined modules. Come on, all of you clear so far what I'm telling? So Python keywords are reserved words that are predefined by the Python language, and every keyword having its own purpose. We cannot change that behavior. Keywords not allowed as an identifier, means as a variable name, as a class names, our own class names. Don't not allowed these keywords. And Python is a case sensitive language. That's why keywords also case sensitive. Case sensitive. Python is providing one predefined module which name as a keyword, and this module having KW list argument. Using that, we can get all available keywords. We have 35 keywords. So this keyword module, if we want to use, so using import keyword, we can import it and we can use it. So now check it. This one practically we will discuss. So here now import. Import is one keyword I said. So Python keywords with this color showing in this IDLE tool. In this IDLE tool, using this with this color showing keywords. So whenever you are writing the code, wherever you are seeing like this color, that is a keyword, like remember it. So now functions, predefined functions with this color showing, with this color showing. So remember it. Now import keyword. This is a module. So if it is available successfully, then after importing, so without any error, we are getting successfully like this prompt. Now here keyword dot KW list. Keyword module contains the KW list argument. So if I'm executing that, so list of group of keywords displaying. These all are predefined keywords. So within this square bracket, displaying. So list in Python we are calling like list. Later you will understand. Remember, simply it's like a group. It's like a group. So all available group of keywords returned. So totally, if you are counting these all 35 keywords there. 35 keywords there. Got it? So if you want to know the how many are there here, so in Python, for example, see guys, first of all, one hello hi message I'm creating. So here, how many characters there? 2 characters there. So we have a len function. We have a len function to find the length of these given characters. In this object, how many characters there? So len of yes, then 2 there. So for example, next s1 equal to Python, s1 equal to Python, len of s1, 6 there, 6 characters there, counting like that. Now here, each one is like one value here. This is one value, comma, another value, comma, another value, comma. So counting. So len of KW keyword dot KW list. Then how many are there? 35 there. All of it clear? Out of 35, out of these 35 keywords, only 3 keywords starting letter capital is there. Out of 35, only 3 keywords starting letter capital is there. Sometimes multiple choice questions asking how many keywords are there in Python, giving 4 numbers. A, so and so, B, so and so, like that. You need to be identified. And sometimes, so 4 keywords giving, keyword 1, keyword 2, like, 4 values giving. So out of this, which one is the correct keyword, like asking? Which one is the correct keyword, like a question giving and 4 answers giving. So that time these related asking, So one time here, for example, true capital T is there. So one time they are writing like this, true. In Java, like small letters, they are following. One time like giving, and one time, so totally true only giving. One time error giving, like, or none of the above, like giving. So which one is the correct one means? So this one is the correct one. Some people that time thinking, okay, true we have, but is this one correct, or is this one correct, or is this one correct, like getting confusing. So carefully remember it. All are we clear so far? So 35 keywords, every keyword having some meaning, I said. So this false value and true value we are using for, we are calling like a Boolean keywords. There is a false and the true we are calling like a Boolean keywords. These things whenever we are checking the conditions, so then we are getting result. For example here, 10 greater than 5. This is the condition. This is the condition. So relational condition. 10 greater than 5. Correct or wrong? Correct or wrong? True or wrong? So checking. If it is true, then true value returned. If it is correct, then true value returned. So next, 10 greater than 15. So this is not correct. Then false value returned. Okay. So when we are working with relational operators, when we are working with the relational operators, or when we are working with conditions, this is the true, false values we are getting. If true is coming, then do something, logics we are writing. If false coming, then do other thing, logics we are writing. So these all things later coding wise we will discuss. Now remember, false and truths we are calling, false and true values we are calling Boolean keywords. Boolean keywords. So when checking condition based on the result, we are getting true or false values. Next, none guys here, none is there. This none representing like nothing. In some other languages, null they are calling. Null they are calling. In our Python, we are calling none. None means nothing. It's dummy. So for example, here a equal to 10. 10 value we are assigning to a variable. Sometimes nothing value assigning to a variable. We are writing some big logic. Finally, after executing, we are expecting something result to assign to this A, but sometimes we are not assigning, we are not getting any value after executing this expression. So then in that variable, none value storing. In that situation, none is storing. Coming days practical, I will show you this one, depending on the situation we are discussing this one. So that is a non-related. And we are not discussing all 35 keywords today only. So in entire course, so topic wise, based on the topics, whenever we are discussing the conditions, there this if keyword related, else keyword related, if else. So like keywords, guys, we are discussing here else is there and elif there. These all conditions related we are discussing, and loops, for loop, while loop. So depending on the situation here, for loop and here while loop. So depending on the situations we are discussing. Concept wise, whenever we are discussing, easily you will remembering. And multiple times I will give you keywords related revision. So far, what keywords completing and each keyword related, are you able to give answer or not? I will take care of that. Correct? Yes. Now, some basic keywords right now so far we discussed. False related, non-related, true related. And so here, check it. If is one keyword for checking the condition purpose, we are writing 10 greater than 5. So if this condition is true, then I want to display hello message. Hello message. Otherwise, I don't want to be display any message. Only if condition is true, then I want to be display. Yes, 10 is greater than 5, right? Then true coming. If true is coming, then going inside if block and if block statements executing. So that's why hello we are getting. This is a if related behavior. So next here only, if 10 greater than 15. So if condition is right, then hello message I want to be display. If condition is not right, then bye message I want to be display. Simply goodbye like something. So if writing like this, any one statement only based on the condition, if it is right, going inside and printing this statement. If it is wrong, then so coming to the else block, going inside else and printing this statement. So this is the logic. And now here, see, by coming. The same program, if condition is true, then so hello displaying. So this is based on the conditions. What are the statements we want to be execute? That is, we can decide by using if, else. Multiple conditions if we want to be checked, if we are using. So we have a conditional concept there. More clearly, I will explain. Don't worry. Got it? So like several keywords there. Later we will discuss all the things. Now here, check it. A equal to 10. So and print A, print A. So we are able to print A. So when this line is executing in memory allocation, one memory is creating, storing 10 value and assigning this memory to a variable. Got it? And whenever I'm using print function, so using this reference, in this memory, what value is there? That is, we are able to accessing. That is, we are able to accessing. Now, in this memory, what type of value is there? If we want to know, then a type function we can use. So integer type value is there. That is the type of value, integer type. For every memory, one ID is there. That ID, if we want ID function, we can use. These all are some general functions. Remember it. Print function, type function, ID function. Later, slowly, number of times we are going to use as per the requirement. Remember it. Now here, in memory allocation, I created one memory for this 10 value referencing to A. I want to delete this memory wantedly, explicitly. I want to delete this memory from the memory allocation. We have a del keyword. We have a del means delete related. Del keyword followed by variable name. So if it is available, then trying to delete him. Yes, deleting. After deleting from the memory, previously here 10 value with a referencing is there. So now using del keyword, this a reference related memory is deleting. After deleting, if I'm trying to use a variable here, it throws error. It is throwing the error. A is not defined. Whenever we are creating in memory, so A is defined, A creating. Now A is deleting. After deleting, not defined here, not available. So name error, name error, name A is not defined, like showing. Name error, this is one exception. Coming days, these exceptions we will handle properly. So name error, name A is not defined. So when you are doing coding, whenever you are getting like this name error, this particular name is not available in the memory. Like remember it and create it. Clear everyone? So this is about the keywords. So later a lot of keywords we will discuss as per the concept. As per the concept. So right now I explained about true related, false related, and these true false also along with operators we are discussing, and none means nothing, dummy related. None means nothing. This keyword none related, and later. So right now del keyword we discussed del and the condition checking related if keyword, else keyword related. So these things we discussed right now. So generally for loops writing purpose for keyword, while loop writing purpose while keyword we are using. So like several keyword there, 35 keyword there, all keywords I will let you know topic wise and number of times I will give you revision. So far, what are the topics completing like that? What are the keywords completing like this? Yeah, so that's it for this keywords concept. So today I will upload one material. There, these all points you will get it, keywords related. And these all informations also. So I will generate PDF file. See here, theoretically you can read and all available keywords there and how we can test the keywords. Import the module and print that KW list. You will get all 35 keywords. Got it? Yes. Next, identifier. What is an identifier? What is the purpose of an identifier? Creating the rules for identifiers. So this is the very important. Once if you are understanding this one, so same rules we are using for variables also. And these same rules, n number of times, in n number of situations we are using. So first focus everyone, this identifier concept. Yes. Now here, identifier related. An identifier is nothing but user defined name. Keyword is a predefined name, guys. So keyword, this is about the concept of keyword related concept of the keyword. So keywords are reserved words, predefined words. So along with the Python only coming, but identifiers not predefined, user defined. User means as a developer we are creating. So an identifier is nothing but a user defined name which we are using for identifying the memories in the memory allocation, which we are using for creating the memories and also for identifying the memories and accessing the memories related values, all things we can do it. So an identifier is a user defined or developer defined. An identifier is a user defined name which is used to create which is used to create or which is used to reference some memory in the memory allocation. So which is used to reference which is used to reference some memory in memory allocation An identifier is a user defined name which is used to reference some memory allocation in the memory, and later we can access this memory related values also. We can access accessing the memory values, or else we can accessing the values which are available in memory, which are available in memory using these identifiers. Simply. An identifier is a user-defined name which is used to referencing some memory in the memory allocation, and we can accessing those memories also by using these identifier names. Simply, an identifier is nothing but a variable name, function name, object name, class name, module name, like several names there. So identifiers we are using for creating identifier we are using for creating simply identifiers we are using for creating variables, objects, methods, class names, function names, method names, already method names are given, and module names, several things, etc. Simply. And identifiers we are using for creating variable names, object names, method names, class names, function names, module names, like several things. So these all are topics in our Python: variables, objects, methods, class, functions, modules, like all. In these all situations, we can follow the identifier rules only. All of it clear? Yes. So how to creating the identifiers. So rules of identifier, simply what are the rules? I want to be discussing. So simply 3 rules, remember 3 rules there. Some people telling like 10 rules also. So I will let you know why they are telling like 10 rules, all things. So first, in identifier, what are available? Whenever we are creating our own name, what are available, what are allowed in that name, that is you need to understanding first of all. So an identifier contains all lower upper letters, lower and upper letters, all lower upper letters, all digits between 0 to 9, all the digits simply within the 0 to 9, between 0 to 9 numbers number of digits we can generate. Simply an identifier contains all letters all digits and underscore symbol and underscore symbol like this one underscore symbol, this one we can use. So only these things allowed. Language to language, so syntax is changing. Our Python allows only letters, digits, underscore only. So other than this, if anyone is there, other than this, if anyone is there, those are not allowed. Those are not allowed. So for example, I'm giving here. So name, name, and name value. So is this valid one? Name value. Is this valid one? In the chat box, give the reply. Be ready for that. So name and value like I used and. So and is not allowed. What I said here, letters allowed, digits allowed, underscore allowed, but and symbol I used. That's why this is not allowed. Throws error, syntax error. Cannot assign to the expression here. So this is like a something expression related. Got it? So simply this is not allowed. Syntax error we are getting. Syntax error. Okay. Next, another point. Digits, digits not allowed. Digits not allowed in first position. First position of an identifier. So digits allowed in identifier, but not allowed in a first position. Simply. So digits not allowed in the first position. It means what are allowed? Any letter or underscore allowed in an identifier in first place. So now you can check it here. So name one Ramu. Okay, no problem. Working name one Ramu. So I'm going to give one name Ravi. So our rule is what? Digits not allowed in first position. In identifier, digits allowed from second position onwards, but in first position not allowed. So then here error we are getting. Syntax error, invalid decimal literal, something. So forget about the message, focus on the error name. Syntax errors we are getting. Okay, next. So come on, let me know. So let me know del equal to 10. Is this right statement? In the chat box, give reply. Del equal to 10. Del equal to 10. What is your answers? So some people giving a yes, sir. Some people giving yes, sir. Some people giving no. It means getting confusing. Okay, now check it here. So I said all letters allowed. So here I use letters only right now. So, but this is not allowed. Why means del is a keyword in Python. So keyword having its meaning. Using del keyword, we can delete some memory in the memory allocation. From memory allocation, one memory value we can delete. But here using del keyword, what I'm doing? Trying to assign 10 value into this variable. So it means I'm trying to create this name as a variable name. This one as a variable name. I said previously, keywords cannot be changeable. Behavior cannot be changeable here. Every keyword having its own behavior, we cannot change that behavior. So del keyword, if you want, for deleting related, you can use, but not for assigning the value. Is it clear, everyone? So the point, remember, as a third point, So keywords are not allowed as an identifier. Keywords are not allowed as an identifier, even though they are contains key letters only, but not allowed as an identifier. Not allowed as an identifier. So yes. So here somebody is asking, so is this allowed? Is this allowed? So yes. Now tell me guys, is this allowed or not? Other people, is this allowed or not? Underscore SAI123. So one person saying no, Swati is saying no, other person saying yellow. Okay, now check it again. Again check it. So clearly check it my points. Clearly check it my points. So here, okay, first come to here. What I said here, letters allowed, digits allowed, underscore allowed. First in your variable name, those only there or any other things there, check it. So underscore is there, letters there, digits there. Means, so okay, perfect combination is there. Allowed combination only there. Next point is what? Digits not allowed in the first position. So here any digit is there first? No. So digits only not allowed means remaining all are allowed. So it means underscore allowed, characters allowed in a first position. So that's why here underscore used followed by characters followed by digits. No problem. It will execute successfully. Are you clear my intention now? So digits not allowed means remaining two things allowed. Remaining two things allowed. So these points, after 1 week, if I'm asking, a lot of people getting confusing and giving different answers. But simple points, three rules. Contains what? Identifier contains what? Three letters, digits, underscore. Starting what not allowed, digits not allowed. It means remaining two things allowed. And next, third one, keywords not allowed. All keywords are characters only, but not allowed. I means having some predefined meaning, so we cannot change that meaning. So remember these three things. And now let me know here. First, first name, Virat. So is this allowed? Is this allowed? First name Virat. So Misra, special characters allowed or not, you are asking. So what are allowed? I said. So remaining all things not allowed. So you can decide allowed or not now. Allowed things only these things means remaining special characters star into plus these all are not allowed. Logically, little bit you need to think it. So now here in this example, characters are used along with the characters, space also are used. So what I said here, so only letters, digits, underscore only allowed. Space is not allowed. That's why getting error. So some people giving fourth point like spaces not allowed. So these all are not required. If you are remembering these three rules, remaining all are not allowed. So here spaces not allowed. Just wait. I will write some points. Next one, star symbol not allowed are nothing but special characters. Okay, some group of characters giving special characters. These all are not allowed like giving. So this is not our academic exam in our degree days or BTech days. So 16 marks question giving. What is an identifier? What are the rules of an identifier? Can you explain about that? So that time, if you are writing only these three rules and one definition, 2 lines definition. So then out of 16 marks, we are getting maybe 4 or 5 marks only, not more than that. So if you want to get 16 marks, then minimum 4 pages. Okay, left side, right side, 4 pages we are filling. So how we can fill it 4 pages means, so along with these points, so space is not allowed. For example, one example. And next, star not allowed. For example, one example giving. Like for everyone writing, then making like 30, 40 points, creating like 30, 40 points. Then it looks like, okay, big data. So then you will get some good marks. But when you are attending the interview, so if you are telling like 30, 40 points for identifiers, interview person not listening your words. They are not interested to listen all your words. So they have some time, limited time. Within that time, they have to complete your interview and calling other person. So that's why do you knows are not main concepts they're expecting. So when you are attending interview, so direct points what are allowed. So if you are telling remaining all things not allowed, that is understanding by interview person only. Can understanding. I hope everybody is following now. So when you are doing practice, open the ideally, and I will share the material there. What is an identifier and what are the identifiers? Variables, objects, methods, class names. These all are identifiers. Right now we didn't discuss about these topics. Forget about these things. So general variables we know some a equal to value like some we are writing. So and rules I explained and open the ideally tool and there do the practice. Like this number of combination, is this allowed or not? Like some people got doubt, everything you can write here and add some value and execute, allowed or not you will understanding. Keep doing practice, then you will remembering long time, every point register in your mind. Okay, next here there's 3 points, major points. One special rule is there, note rule, note point is there, note point. So don't use multiple don't use multiple underscore symbols. Don't use multiple underscore symbols continuously when creating the identifier name. Don't use multiple underscore continuously. Underscores allowed, but this is just a coding standard. Coding standard only, guys. I'm telling this one, like your note point, coding standard. Don't use multiple underscores continuously. Now check it here. So user underscore first underscore name, user first name Rohit, user first name Rohit. So if multiple words there in our variable name, so underscore separation we can use, then more easily can understanding. Readable, user first user first name Rohit. So easily we can understand, no problem. So my point is continuously don't use multiple underscore I said. So for example here, so I'm using like number of underscores. So is this executing or not? First of all, doubt that one. Yes, underscore allowed in an identifier, allowed, definitely allowed. So that's why no error, see here. But how many underscores I created here? We are unable to be counting right now. We are unable to be understanding. Whenever I'm using this variable, if I'm missing one underscore, getting problem, error coming. So that's why whenever you are creating a variable names, simply identifier names, continuously don't use underscores. If you want like this, n number of underscores, you can use it. Everyone is clear? This point. And next, some coding standards when we are writing the variables. So if multiple words there, for example, this one, user first name. So you can separate with underscore, then easily readable, or else user second word onwards, next word onwards, first letters capital we can write. So user first name, like if we are writing, so if you are writing, it is also readable, real time, allowed coding standard. So user first name, like easily we can read it. Yes, sometimes real time when we are writing medical terminologies related words, hospital related medical terminologies related words, so more horrible names there. So easily we are unable to be pronouncing. So 3-4 words related combination as a single word if you are creating, so literally crying when we are pronouncing, users will cry. So that time for easy understanding readability purpose, underscore separation or else so this camel case related all things we can use it. So this is allowed or else every word first letter capital letter we can use every letter capital letter we can use every word first letter capital we can use. So like this some coding standards we need to be follow. So tomorrow Sunday, we don't have this session. Again, Monday session. So all of you clear about the identifiers? Identifiers. So I will discuss about the variables also. A little time is enough. So 5 minutes. And I will share these 3 topics today in the portal. So this is about the identifier related. Next, variable related. Python variable. So here, so variable is nothing but one of the identifier only. Variable is nothing but one of the identifier only. So here I given variable related. Okay. So variable here I given guys variable. So a variable is nothing but user defined name only, our own name. A variable is nothing but user defined name only, which is used to store some value in a memory, and we can access that memory related value using the same variable. So simply a variable is a named memory location. A variable is a named memory location which is used to store value, which is used to store value from memory. A variable is a named memory location which is used to store value in a memory, location, So and by using variable name, we can access accessing value from memory location. In memory location, whatever the value we are storing, that is we can access. So simply in Python, variable how creating means variable name equal to variable value we are writing. So this is the syntax. This is a variable creation syntax. So now, for example, so number of times we create like this, a equal to 10. So because of this, so you can see here definition, one memory is creating, and in this memory 10 value storing, and this is now referencing to a variable. So this a is a variable. So a variable is a named memory location. Actually, this is a memory. In this memory, value is there. So in this memory, we are storing value. So a variable is a named memory location. For this name, for this memory, this is a name, and which is used to store value in a memory location. In this memory, storing this 10 value purpose, this variable syntax we are using, and we can use this variable name for accessing the value from this memory. By using this variable name, we can access this memory related value. So that is what I given here clearly. Got it? Yes. So identifier is nothing but our user defined name. One of the user defined name is variable. So using the variable, we can store the value. So for identifiers related, a lot of variations there. Variables, nothing but identifiers. Objects, nothing but identifiers. Methods also identifiers like a deposit, withdraw, like these kind of methods. Class names, employee class, student class, like this. Functions, we can create our own functions, addition, subtraction, multiplication related. So these all are identifiers. These all are identifiers. For creating these identifiers, so giving some rules, For these all topics, we are following the same rules. Remember. Yes, the variable is one of the identifier only. Using the variable, we are storing the value in memory. Later, using other identifiers, we are doing some other behaviors. So identifier is nothing but our own name, developer names. When we are creating our code, we are creating our own names. Okay. So remember that. Now here, small points. Now everybody knows how to creating variable. See, a variable is getting how many ways values. Some people getting sometimes getting question like this. So now A equal to value, directly value I assigned. Next B equal to A. So nothing but another variable I assigned to this B. Now B is a variable getting value from another variable. Like this getting. Next C equal to A plus B. So this is what we are calling expression. These two variables related values addition operation performing and that result assigning to here. So by executing expression, a variable can get the value also. I mean, expression result we can assign to the variable. One variable result we can assign to the variable. Direct value we can assign to the variable. And the next, so D, add of 10 comma 20, add of 10 comma 20. So this is a function coming this we are discussing, we are going to discussing. So after executing this addition function, 10 plus 20, 30 result coming, and this result assigning to this variable. Function result also we can assign to variable. So this function somewhere we are writing with required logics, with required logics. After executing this function, so this result is coming to here. Now this result we can assign to variable. Like this also we are getting, like several ways we are getting a value to a variable, value to a variable. Now important question here, single value how to assigning to multiple variables. These are 2 points I will give you today. I will stop now. Okay, just wait. So A equal to B equal to actually A equal to 10, B equal to 10, C equal to 10. So same 10 value only assigning to three variables, A value, B value, C value. Single line how we are writing. For example, X equal to Y equal to Z equal to same value I want to get it. So then we can write like this. X value 10, Y value 10, Z value 10. So you can check it here. So this is the combination. How to assign a same value to a multiple variables in a single line. In multiple lines, like we can do it A value, B value, like something. But interview person asking in a single line, how to assign a same value to a multiple variables. So using the equal to separation, we can assign. Remember, number of times asked this one, ask this one. And multiple choice questions related also giving like this. Question and answers related. Next, how to assign multiple values to multiple variables in a single line. For example, A equal to 10, B equal to 20, C equal to 30. So this is the behavior I want to get it in a single line. So X comma Y comma Z equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30, like we can write it. So then X value 10, Y value 20, Z value 30. So this first value assigning to first variable, second value to second variable, third value to third variable. We are getting. So these two logics important. So here, important question. Okay, one value is missing. So 10 is going to store into X, 20 storing into Y. What about the Z? Z is waiting for value. So in this situation, throws error, value error, not enough values to unpack. Expected three values, got two values. So here three values expected, but only got two. So like value error is getting. Okay. Next, another one, value parameter reducing, variable parameter. So X comma Y is there, three values there. Again, here also value error, too many values to unpack. So 10 or 20 we can store here, but 30 where we are storing, again getting value error. So it means here final rule is left side variable count must be equal to right side values count. So if this rule is missing, getting value error, remember. Correct? LHS means left hand side double equal to RHS right hand side count. So giving like this, sometimes asking this one, 10 comma 20 comma 30. So what is your output? What is your output? So based on this rule, lot of people are choosing the value error. But when we are working with a single variable, so this is like one object. This is like one object. Right now you don't know about the objects. So but later I will take care about these all things clearly. So assigning to the A variable. Left side, if single variable is there, entire this one assigning to A variable. It's like one object, a tuple format, parenthesis format getting. It is one of the type of object in Python. We will discuss. So more than one variable is there for assigning the values, then value error is getting if count not matching. Yes. So that's it for this day, guys. I will upload these 3 topics in the portal. Check it. And in the next session, variable related, some more points I will discuss. Some more points I will discuss variable related, and then later operators related, like other concepts is also there. We will discuss. So this entire week, 4-5 sessions, coming 4-5 sessions, all fundamentals related rules we are getting. These all rules only regularly we are going to use for rest of the course development related. And after joining into the company also, same concepts we are following, rules we are following, same rules. If you are perfect in the rules, then more easily you can write the coding. So that's why coming 3-4 sessions, don't miss it. Yes. So thank you for this day. I will interact with you.
Recording stopped.